Hopefully my internet is pretty decent. He's actually faster in real life. Alright. So we got Zach Bezak and Marcos Gonzalez, Julio Rios. Hopefully we can beat these boys. Dylan Bundy is one of the best guys we ever had to go up against. Andrew Heaney got the start. I don't know how. Griffin Canning. Hopefully he can turn into something. Well, not hopefully. Because we're not rooting for that. Patrick Sandoval. Jaime Barria. So they fixed their rotation. They signed a catcher. They also picked up Jorge Soler. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, give me a second. Damn. Hold on. It's been a while since I played the Mariners franchise. Give me 1 second. Let me do some more. Just in case we don't win the World Series, I have some guys that I kind of want to go after. Maybe go after Carlos Correa. Javier Baez, even though he's trash with the Tigers. Maybe a Trevor Story. Corey Seager, maybe. Oh, my personal favorite, Francisco Lindor. Like, I still don't know exactly who to be trading for. I mean, who do we sign? Because I want to sign a big-time free agent. We kind of got all these boys in there. I mean, we'll look into it. It's still bigger than 2. We may have to cut just a little slither off. There we go. That should do it. There we go. I don't know just yet. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh, Trout went hitless in a playoff series. Imagine that.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Traded the postseason is officially in full swing.
A bunch of players.
Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
In order for us to have better starting pitching, because it was just Marco Gonzalez and everyone else. That's Kyle Lewis's real hair, but
Zach Plesac will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Leading up tonight for the Angels, the second baseman,
David Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
707.
Count even now at 1-1. Our game time temperature for Game 1, not too bad for October, 56 degrees at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Hops this one.
I blooped it up.
And that's in there. Base hit.
That boy blooped it.
tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
Clint Frazier stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Seager has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That's the first out.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Grounded weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now.
All right. There we go.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with a base.
Damn it.
You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch. Just like
They
that.
got him. There we
And
go.
the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Angels strand 1.
There we go.
Dylan Bundy gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhead 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
The 1-0 home. Moore, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And with the bases empty